This is like the favorite part of my day, putting out these croissants. Alright, so I'm literally having a tea today because I've been drinking so much coffee that I think my body has like started to not want it anymore, and also because I've been really tired and really like haven't been eating the best food as well, so I think my body doesn't want the effect from coffee to take place. Alright, so slow morning, just setting up the pastries. Had a few coffee orders but not much. Yeah, just setting up the pastries and still just trying to figure out what exactly I have to do, because no one's really kind of told me, and there's all these like other things that like you're meant to do but they're not as important, but then when you forget it's like, oh, I was meant to do this. So anyway, so yeah, just working. Was a little bit late today, but yeah, this is working life now. So you know, this is my 8 a.m. working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yeah, I'm a bit tired, but tomorrow I get a late start, so hopefully that'll be good. So yeah, working. Oh. I work so hard, and then there's this chicken shop near my workplace. I just come here, so I've been here a few times. Oh, right, so we are in Holborn. I just stopped at, I'm working a later shift today, so I stopped off at the cafe that I work at and got a coffee and was just doing some work. I'm working on my book, my novel. I haven't been doing it for a while. I'm trying to get back to doing it consistently. You know, I haven't been doing it as consistently as I would like to, but small steps, you know, even though small steps aren't that great, aiming up is, so felt good about that. Anyway, the chapter that I'm writing is, the whole point of it is like, how do we forgive? And I'm writing it because it's a lesson I learned as well. It's very personal for me. It's like, the question isn't how do we forgive? The question is, how do we understand? And you know, it's nice. It's a nice spin on the question. You know, it's like, it's the wrong question to ask. The whole reason why you ask, how can we understand, instead of how do we forgive, is because we can't forgive what we don't understand. And once we understand something, how can we but forgive it? So that's the kind of like spin on it. And it's an interesting concept to explore. So I enjoyed writing it, so yeah. Hello everyone. So imagine after 8 days of working, 8 consecutive days working, my day off on the day after, guess what I wake up to? A good morning team message in the group chat. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, there's this colleague that I work with, and she is just, oh my gosh man, she's not fun to work with at all. And she just isn't very nice, and I feel like she's very controlling, you know. And it's like, I don't want to go into it, just believe me, she's not very nice. And she wrote like some message in the group chat saying that my closing wasn't good, and it's kind of annoying. I guess I'm just scared that I'm gonna lose my job again, you know, especially because what happened last time at the other restaurant. I guess I'm just scared I'm gonna lose my job. You know, she has an ego, but it's not like ego in the classical sense that we think of ego. It's like ego in the virtuous way, but we don't think of it, but it still is ego, and it isn't very nice. And I don't appreciate her writing messages in the group chat. It's like we're both new, and like the team is very small, and it's like if you write a message, it's like they're gonna know it's me. And it's just minor things as well, it's not even major things. And yeah, like I said, I'm just scared I might lose my job again, and I'm just worried. But I don't want to focus on that, because I know that if I talk about it more, the more I talk about it, the more I give it my focus, it's gonna grow. It's gonna be like a seed, you know. And also the manager hasn't really said anything about it. So I need to try to not let it affect me, you know. I need to be like Neo from the Matrix, where he stops the bullets, you know, because she's not even the manager or anything, and she's new as well, and she's no more competent than I am, nor does she do a much better job, and I'm not doing a bad job either, so I don't want to focus. I guess one thing that I'm going to have to try and do going forward is to be okay with uncertainty. be okay with, you know, I'm not sure how things are going to go out. I'm not sure if I'm going to get fired or not. So, you know, and it's a good thing. Uncertainty means you're no longer tethered to your past and you don't know what the future is. So in a way it's exciting, but you have to learn how to deal with it as well. On to some more positive news. I'm trying to be more positive. I actually started a gratitude journal as well, and I said what in the gratitude journal, one of the things I'm grateful for is I have this other friend called Santiago who I literally went to talk to about it after my shift working with her, and it was like, oh, I felt so much better. Also, with San Francisco, I decided to go for the hostel rather than the hotel. There was so many good reasons to do the hotel, but the hostel, I don't know, it just made me excited. And I saw this quote on Instagram that says, sometimes signs don't arrive as symbols, they arrive as goosebumps. And I had a good feeling about it, and I'm learning to trust my gut. So and yeah, the only other thing is that I'm trying to get back to self-improvement. I'm trying to get back to going to the gym and journaling and working out and just being the best version I can be. And I was journaling on the train, and I was thinking, like, you know what? You've already done all of this, and just because you haven't been able to do all these things in the last, like, you know, couple months or so, it doesn't make you any less of a person. So I just kind of got to think, like, you know, even though I'm not doing the things now, you know, I already am that person who's, you know, who has all those good qualities, who's a kind person, who's strong, who can deal with anything that comes his way. You know, all the positive aspects, you know. I wrote it down, but then when I was thinking of saying it, I was like, oh, it's going to sound bare cringy, you know. But yeah, man, yeah, so you've got to use the positive energy just to think and be more positive. And you already are that person. You're already that person who's kind and strong and capable, and you're going to do amazing. So just keep thinking. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus on the haters, and we'll be all right, you know? But yeah, I'm actually on my way to this cafe near my house. It's a bit jungly to get there. But I'm planning to finish off my psychology and neuroscience personal statement for King's College. Hoping to send that out, and then once that's kind of out the way, it's like everything kind of opens up. That's like the one last thing, all of these kind of like admin tasks that I got to do, and then after that, you know, I can get back to it. So I'm looking forward to it.